Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Mr. Prime. In this video, we're gonna compare Instagram both on platforms on iOS and Android. Okay, so you can see that Instagram has 3 pages. You got the stories, you got the main page, and you got the direct messaging page. So let's look at the stories first. I mean, the main page first. You got your plus, your heart, which was like. You got your comments version. I do like the Android version better. I don't like the bubbles on the iOS version. You can see there, it looks very old already. I don't like that. I think the UI on the Android is so much ahead of iOS. Now, if you want to send this page directly to somebody to tap on it, the Android version looks cleaner versus the iOS, but the iOS version has something cool. You could tap on the people you want to send, and if you make a mistake, you can uncheck before sending it. On Android version, once you send it, you're screwed. You know, you can't unsend. You could add to your story, which is pretty cool. New group. Just tap on new group. The iOS version has it also, like you could unsend and send people. Now here's where the Android version is so inconsistent. If you want to make a group on it, on the Android version, you gotta swipe up. How you supposed to figure that out? It should be there already. Now when you put new group, now you could do you could send individually or unsend or uncheck. Why is that option not here? Why is it inconsistent? I mean, it's no big deal, but it's very inconsistent, the design, even though it looks better. Okay, let's cancel that. And then you got your saved to collections. Both are good. One thing I noticed on the Android version is there's a link to Instagram TV, which the iOS version doesn't have. See right there, which is weird. Okay, so let's go back up again. Now you got your stories. Also, notice now the iOS version has watch all, which the Android version doesn't show. A little option here to watch all. Now let's swipe from left to right to the stories. So let's see what options you have. Let's go to the settings here. You got your settings, right? And now one thing, there's a few things missing on the Android version that the iOS version have. If you go to the flash on it, if you tap on it, it says auto on that. It's missing on the Android version. Look at that. Oh, it even has a night mode. Oh my god, look at that. It even has a night mode that the Android version doesn't have. It lights up the screen. That is crazy. That is missing that also on the Android version. Okay, so you got type right here. Type, right? You got live. Now, one thing cool about the live on the Android version is you got people that they show they're active now on live on the Instagram. It doesn't show it on the iOS version. You got normal. Okay, you got boomerang. And one thing that's missing on the Android version is music. It's another thing that's missing. That you tap on it, you put a music video on it or a music album and you record. You could emulate this on the Android version. You hit the normal button here. Tap the make a video here. Like this. And then you tap this and you put music. So you could emulate that feature on the Android version. Okay, let's go back out. Now let's see, boomerang. You got focus. Super zoom is there like this. Focus is there. Super zoom. And you got different dramatic scenes that you could do. Same thing here. You got your rewind button. And then you got your hands free. Now let's see what happens. What happens when you take a picture, make a picture. Okay. Now let's take a look at this here. Add to your stories there. Save. You got your link here. Link to IGTV. Even though the link to IGTV icon is not on the iOS version, which is weird. Let's see what happens here when you do this. See what options it has. Okay, you got all these options. One thing it doesn't have, it's wow, they took it off. There was an option here that you could actually tag people with it, on on the iOS version, and they fixed it. They fixed the Android version with the update. So wait a minute, no GIF support? You gotta be kidding! No GIF support on the iOS version? Are you kidding me? You tap on it, you put a GIF. There's no GIF support on the iOS version. That is crazy. I wonder why. Oh, here it is. Mention. Here's the one I was talking about. Mention. That's missing on the Android version. You could just tag people like that, and you tag them, and we pinball. So that's one feature that's missing on the iOS, the Android version. But no GIF support? Are you freaking kidding me? That's my favorite thing about it. Okay, now let's go to everything's fine here. See, everything's fine. You scroll down. Let's look at the direct messaging. There you go. So that's direct messaging. You could send people texts and posts. And let's see what happens when you hit the plus sign. So you can send people anything you want. Same thing on the iOS version. Both are identical. Now let's go to search. Same thing. Everything good. Everything just randomized, you know. Now let's go to the notification. There you go. Everything looks good. Let's tap following. Everything looks good there too. Now let's go to your profile. Now the Android version, when you tap on GIF Missing Feature, you could add an account. There's no way to do it on the iOS version. And this bar here looks like a clock, which is your archive. Stories to archive. Right here you got your the way you want to see your post. You got magazine or grid. On the iOS version, you got the icons here, left and right. On the Android version, you gotta tap on the same icon to change it. I prefer the iOS version the way it looks, less complicated. And then you got here stories that you tagged on this side here. Stories that you tagged somebody. So there you go, stories that you tag somebody. And then on the top here, you got your saved. Open Facebook notifications, discover people. So everything's good there, and you got followers right here, followers. Now invite contact. On the Android version it says invite contact. Doesn't show it on the iOS version. It's kind of weird, right? And then you got following. Got people there. It says live contact also. Connect contacts, people that you know. Follow people that you know. It's not on the iOS version at all. And you go to hashtags, and right there the hashtag. So that's basically it, guys. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button and comment. I got more videos coming. So you guys have a nice day and happy Labor Day. Take care. Bye bye.